Okay, I think we're going to start this again. I think the last time we talked about the kingdom that religions tell us about. And I'm telling you about the kingdom. Okay? But we must first recognize that in ancient times, we worship nature. And she was Mother Nature. She was the goddess. Yes, that's right, folks. Our highest form has been female. Even in the male, the female mind is what makes him divine. He must know this as the child that must be reborn, so to speak, into the reality of his androgynous nature, his divine nature. He is supposed to honor his temple and physically be in the right way with her. Not that other kind of stuff. I'm not condoning that, but I'm sitting up here trying to give the breakdown of our nature as gods that we once were. We have fallen from this place. And since we've fallen from this place, we've been into a dark place. And this has been a dark period that we have been in. We are presently in the dark ages, folks. We have a God which is government, ordinance, and departing from this ancient divine mind, which I am discussing with you today. Okay, we have what I would call, bear with me, people, because I have to recall these things right off the top of my head. Okay, so now we're in a position where we have taken our sun, light that we see in the sky, and made it into a man and called it Jesus and the Christ and such things. I'm here to tell you that this whole concept was basically copied from our ancient true way. Once again, bringing us back to her because it was her rules. Okay? Horus of the horoscope, our hero. Okay, you're going to see this HER continuously. All right? And this concept tells us about Horus, and we went through our horoscopes and our sun sign and all that. So there's no sun other than a sun in the sky. Okay, the Jesus is me and you. The Christ is our consciousness that's been nailed down, so we can no longer be aware. And we have been denied of this consciousness called denigration. This denigration is what has created the so-called nigger, which is someone divided from himself. Okay, this is another story. So many things we can be discussing right now. But I really want to discuss the state of our consciousness and to let us know that we have a rainbow of consciousness. We have an aura that sets up this whole consciousness we have. We have 7 basic centers of our consciousness. Once again, you get these things biblically called Ezekiel's wills or 7 seals and these different things because they're sealing this knowledge from us. That's why it's a seal. Well, I'm opening up seals today, folks. Okay? This first seal, you would call it. I call it the red. And the spectrum of our aura is red. It's the foundation. It's to be of love and structure. Or if it is dark, because it can be a demon, as they call it, which I call a demine. It will be of fear and chaos. Yes, folks, it moves to the other color of orange. Orange will be our sensual connection, folks. This angle of light will be a sensual connection, or it will be a dark demine, which demines us, called shame. Trying to create shame for our sensual pleasures, folks. That's what that is. As we move further up the governing factors that make up our whole nature, the next one is yellow, and it will be of self-control, this angle of light from the sun in the sky. Or it will be a dark demine, once again, you call a demon, of lack of self-control or no self-control. Okay, as we move further to the center of our being, we'll be talking about a green color, a green mentation, A green angle of light, angle of the sunlight, once again, we call an angel. This green resonance is the heart mind, which is to be unhurt and unstruck. Or if it is, once again, deminded, the demon of this green would be grief. And in many ways that we have grief. Okay, as we continue moving up past the green, we move to the blue, which is our expression of truth, our articulants, this angle of sunlight, which we call angel in these religions. Okay, the true angle of this sunlight in the sky, our sun, our star, gives us this resonance. In a negative way, this green light would be grief. This grief, I'm sorry, if I didn't went past the green, we had to go into the blue. I'm sorry. The blue, the negative of the blue is lies. And the positive of the blue is truth and expression. Trust me, folks, this is a lot of stuff to get in. It's a lot of stuff to unlearn. Okay, as we move past our blue mentation, mental governor, we go to the third eye, as it's called, where it will be indigo, or what we call purple, a royal color. It allows us to see through illusions, is what this angle of light or this mentation does. This wheel, what they call Ezekiel's wheels, seals. This seal is the insight that allows you to see through illusion, or this seal, or this demon, as I call the demon, would be illusion, where we can see nothing real at all. Most of us are in this illusion today. As we move past this to our crown will be white, bright white light. It will be of a selfless nature, of unity. If not, it will be of a selfish nature, of selfishness. Okay? Once we connect with all of these energy centers, seals, wheels, chakras, angels, demons, these are all of the different allegorical, metaphorical terms they've been used to confuse us, folks. Because we need to go through these and have them aligned properly to reach our kingdom. Or we will be in a state of being dumb, dumbed down, denied. Like I said, folks, we are ancient.